Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Kaba number 202052-26D. This is a replacement latch bolt only for the 7100 series deadbolts. Possibly the 7102 function specifically, and we're going to take a closer look at it. This is a 2 3/4 back set latch bolt. The edge of the door to the center of the hole would be 2 3/4. And what we're doing here is measuring on the edge of the latch bolt itself, which basically would represent almost perfectly accurately the edge of the door. 2 3/4. You can kind of tell when you look at latch bolts long enough at a distance, at arm's length. Yep, that's 2 3/4. This is going to be 2 1/4 inch tall, and it's going to be 1 inch wide. It's in the 26D or satin chrome finish, and will include 2 of these combination wood machine thread number 832 flat undercut Phillips drive screws for wood or metal doors. They'll work in either sort of application. So there is some additional information. There's really a parts drawing supporting documentation below this video. Let's switch to the screen view now and take a closer look. Okay, so here's the item that we are looking at here. There's a link below this video to the installation instructions for the 7100 or 7102, 7108 series specifically. The 202052. It's not going to be listed in here as a part number, but it's referred to. It's part C, obviously. Let's see if we can draw our attention to where the preparation for the edge is obviously here. This is in at least 2 languages, right? I'm seeing 3. Okay. Lock installation, lock overview is the bottom line. It's going to show you how to orient the latch bolt in terms of the tailpiece, and that wraps that up. Now we also have a 3 pages out of the parts price list, which is listed here, and that's actually valuable. What Kaba does and Doramatic does, or Falcon now anyway, they put their exploded drawings into the price list, which is okay if you know where to find it. And what's nice about this is obviously you'll be able to review all of the other potential parts that you need. The 7102, 7108 takes our latch bolt, which I know is part 22. Scroll down to part 22, and here are your options: 2 3/4 or 2 3/8, satin chrome or bright brass. Those are your options in that regard. So what's handy about that is you've got 3 pages, and it lists all of the parts that you can actually order. So obviously the 7102 and the 08 are deadbolt functions. They do make a night latch function for the exterior housing with the combination chamber. So this document is actually likely more valuable to you at this moment than the installation instructions, but nonetheless both are provided. There is a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Kaba products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to several encyclopedic documents that are here as well. In particular, if you were interested in learning more about the Kaba high security cylinder system, that's known as PEAKS. Okay? If you wanted to review some older technology, high security cylinder called the Gemini, which is a dimple key system, there's some information there. I don't have a Gemini technical manual that I'm aware of, but it is a flat-bladed style key that has several and many dimples drilled into the key blank and works on a system called positional master keying is what governs dimple style keys. Just a fun fact. Other items are here as well, but their current high security would be their PEAKS, and the PEAK is known because it literally has an elevated area near the shoulder stop of the key blank, and this is what allows the unit to be considered high security among other features. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, in conclusion, this is the replacement 2 3/4 latch bolt. Why would someone purchase this? This is going to looks just like a private individual, likely because it broke as by means of someone breaking in or damaging the lock, something of that nature. We do not sell these very often, and I would think that's primarily because, you know, in the grand scope of locks in the world, how many Deadbolt style combination locks are there? Well, they exist. I've installed them, but you don't see them all the time. 1-inch throw on the bolt, width of that about 9/16. Height of the bolt looks like it's about 13/16. But this bolt, this combination style bolt, is really handy from Kaba Ilko. These mechanical locks. Why? Well, they very elegantly, I think, in many instances, simply solve the problem. You have a door that you need to have security over, and it can be an easily remembered mechanical, you know, code, pin number, so to speak. You know, this sort of lock might be very ideal, and I've installed it in exterior gate applications. And while it's a mechanical piece of hardware not intended to be exposed to the elements, people do install them there. Another great option is not this lock, because this lock is not permissible for use on fire doors as a means of, I don't even know if the 7102 is UL listed for use on a fire door. I would imagine that it is, but it would not be considered a means of latching the door. Looking quickly in the installation instructions, I don't see that mentioned. Not that I would expect to see it there. I would expect to see it in a cut sheet, actually. And hopping over to the manufacturer's website just to see if that does carry a listing for use on fire doors. I do not see it. It's not in the price list. It is not in their installation manual that I've been able to find, and it's not in their quick summary of the lock at all. Not that you're going to use it on a fire door, but the concept is a mechanical combination lock like this would be also very appropriate if you have a door in the garage to the house, like garage to mudroom, where that overhead garage door may be left open unattended. So you could have a mechanical combination lock getting into the house, quick and easy to get in. Not a deadbolt. You very likely have to have a latch, and one that's approved for use on a fire door, because those doors are generally fire rated, especially in new construction, to at least 20 minutes. Really great concept. You can hit that. You've got security. However, you know, people that ought to know the code and aren't hampered by coming in. So it's a neat little way to lock such doors where you need quick and easy access, and you don't have to have anything with you like a key to be able to get in. Anyway, if you have any questions on the Kaba Ilko 202052 in a 26D finish, or any other Kaba Ilko product. So why is that bolt funny on the edge? Yeah. It's chamfered on the edges, and that's going to certainly that is certainly going to serve as a way by means to, when you throw the bolt, to get that bolt to fit cleaner into the hole in the strike, because if you've got contact going with the outside vertical sides of the bolt, you know, the bolt won't go. Some people will get in there and file that. Well, these chamfered edges will certainly serve to get that bolt to seat or come into the preparation of the strike plate a little bit cleaner. Anyway, any questions on the 202052 in a 26D finish, or any other Kaba Access product, or Kaba Ilko product, or Simplex in this case, I think, as well, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.